Hello, I am Moabudu, the executive producer of Naija Diamonds. We at Inspire Africa, in partnership with our sponsors Diamond Bank, bring you another episode of this show. In today's episode, you hear stories of 3 diamonds who are touching lives for good. I hope you enjoy the show.
I was born 30 years ago in the UK. I did not have the privilege of growing up with my parents. I had the opportunity to be able to work at the age of 16. I opted for an engineering course, so I decided to do chemical engineering. And I went to the University of Birmingham. And I said to myself, well, I could come to Nigeria, I could serve my nation. Initially, I thought I would be one of those people, I'm sorry to say, that would enroll for camp and run away or sneak out of camp the second day and come back at the end. But I actually stayed the 3 weeks. I was one of those coppers that would, on a regular basis, disturb my bosses.
She's superb at relating to people at all levels.
I wasn't the only copper there. One of the product managers now said, oh, we talked about you yesterday. And because of your diligence and everything, we're thinking that we want to recommend you to the department to see if you can be taken on board as a contract staff. And that was the beginning of my journey as an engineer in Mobile. I was there for 5 good years and I enjoyed myself. Sometimes I'll be the only female in the room of about 50 individuals, and I was the lead engineer on the project, and everybody in that room reported to me. But I'm not happy there. I'm not fulfilled. So when I eventually quitted, my JobMag days started. This was exactly a year and a half ago.
When she told me she left all of that to pursue what she currently is engaged in, I was like, were you crazy or something?
She was working at ExxonMobil. She actually left her job to create jobs for people.
I noticed that a lot of youths are not actually ready for the jobs that they're looking for. And because I realized that, we started counseling.
I was totally confused before I met Maureen, but after that, I think I have a direction now.
This is what it means to give meaning to people's lives.
I think her strength in being able to manage that is her ability to multitask.
I wanted the center to be a walk-in center whereby you can literally walk off the streets, no appointments, no nothing, come in and say, I need help.
This is the place where their dreams are nurtured, where people can listen to them and help them chart a path to their desired future.
She's very, very passionate about seeing the life of young people getting better.
She's doing something bigger than her.
We try to impart the knowledge on some of the things I've talked about. For example, how to create a winning CV. We do not want a CV to be more than 2 pages. If possible, it can be a page.
She tries to teach the young people confidence.
We also have at the front area some computers. The computers are there for them to be able to research.
The great job that Omorisola is doing here at the JobMag is helping young people to accept responsibility, helping them to know that you can't succeed in life just being flowing with the trend.
What I try to do is to prep them for interviews and see if they're actually passionate about getting that particular job before we invite the client in to interview them. And most often than not, they actually do get the job.
I know that it was possible because of a quick response to charity and development of youth generally.
The first thing I saw about her is this is someone who has an eye for talent.
We're open to partnering with different people that we know can bring value and share the vision that we have.
for our organizations to partner, where we will come to do trainings and all that, and she has the young people who need the services. And that has been the journey so far. A month and less 2 days.
Change is constant, but there are two categories of change. There is evolutionary change, which is change that will happen whether you're actively involved or not, whether you're hands-on in terms of provoking or activating the change. But then there is also revolutionary change, which is change that you have to take responsibility for.
But it's been very, very challenging. I mean, the rent still has to be paid, diesel still needs to be bought. Sometimes the generator will pack up. Would have to in the middle of a training. The recruitment helps because when we recruit for clients, we charge them and we actually get paid for doing that. So that helps. That's one way we can make money at the center. The conference room, renting it out also brings money into it. And then we have our JobMag publication. The vision for the JobMag publication is for us to be able to write as many inspiring and motivating articles as possible. One of the things that keeps us going at the center is numbers of people that we get that come to the center. I have about 5,000 CVs in our database. These are CVs of individuals that have literally walked into the center looking for jobs. It's not going to be possible for us to try and help everybody, but we're going to try our best to help them help themselves.
I see her at times, and the way she goes about the office, I see that enthusiasm, and it is contagious. Because whether you like it or not, if your boss is moving, you always want to move.
I'd like to be able to have more support on the JobMag publication. One of the things I'm trying to achieve with that is for us to be able to collate as many youth-oriented information and disseminate it to the youth on a regular basis as they're actually happening.
The strongest and the most potent unit of any group of a human enclave, be it family, be it local government, be it state government, be it a country, a continent, a world, a society, are the young people.
I think big. So my future plans or the vision for JobMag is to be able to have as many centers as possible dotted all over Nigeria and maybe West Africa. And then I even have the vision of creating JobMag TV. Why not? A TV station whereby it will be dedicated to the youths. It will be very youth oriented and feature a lot of programs, news happenings that would interest them and inspire them.
My prayer for her is that at every phase of our endeavor in pursuit of the work of the JobMag.com, she will not lack destiny helpers.
All her dreams will come to pass. Yeah, and I'm not just talking about the dreams that have come within the ambit of her current contemplation. I'm talking about things that she has not even imagined.
Why won't she be on Naija Diamonds? I'll vote for her 10 fingers.
Without any gainsaying, not just that because I am Omorisola's coach, she fits the bill of what we call the Naija Diamond in many ways.